So, Robbie, you shaved today?
Yes.
Let's see.
I don't know. Right out here, there's some shaggy.
I shaved in the morning. It might sound.
You were not that virile.
I have no idea.
You didn't shave in the morning, did you?
No, I shaved.
You missed the spot or five.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
Have your sister shave you. It's like shaving her armpits.
Why?
Or a small dog.
No, they never shaved a small dog. But you can also say she shaved a small cat. So, Robbie, what happened last night? Let's hear the adventure. So, your first time role-playing again.
Well, first off, it was me, Tony, Bonnie, and my sister.
Okay, explain each person.
Tony was playing a character that was basically the sum of all my stupidity.
No, it wasn't some of all your stupidity. It's a half-orc moron.
Yeah, half-orc moron. With dirty nails. Poofy hair.
Uh-huh.
His name was Yancy.
Yancy?
Yancy. Yes, Yancy.
Yancy.
I'm going to have to ask where that name came from. Go on.
Yeah,
Okay, go on. The
Czar
Czar wants to hear because you haven't been in a clip with him in a while.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, so I don't know this stuff. I can't fill in the blanks.
Yes.
I was basically trying to play you.
Elaborate.
Why were you trying to play him? He did give you the beat stick. Not the beat stick adjust, just the beat stick.
Yes, the
It
beat
gets
stick.
a +1 against wives. So if he got
What?
married, he could beat a wife.
Yes.
Okay, that's
And Bonnie was the autumn.
okay.
How was Bonnie the autumn?
Because
Because your sister was an autumn too. You
Yes.
said that too.
Yes, you're right. Both were playing autumn-esque kind of characters. Both were complete and utter horrible things.
Is that much different than what kind of characters Katie normally plays?
You have a point.
Way to stand up for your sister there, Robbie.
Okay, Robbie.
She would be. You
What
would
is
know
your
for
sister's?
a fact that.
Hey, let's go on before you start on your tangent rant of stupidity. What did your sister play?
She played a person with a dog.
What was the person's name?
I can't think of the name actually.
Do you realize just because you don't know any of the characters' names is the reason why you guys didn't have group synergy?
Yeah.
You knew
And what was
Yancy?
your character's name?
Come on, Robbie. It was your own character.
And he did have a name on the paper, but by the end of the night, we were calling him Brandon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Holy or something. Yeah.
He was an Asian Brandon,
Yes.
Sound like from Austin Powers or something?
and he did have a blue Kmart shirt.
Why is he Asian?
Yeah. Why is he Asian?
It's kind of popped in there.
Okay.
Okay, and how did the adventure start, Robbie? Because this was a test adventure to test your might working with other players. Because
Oh.
Bonnie was a new player.
Yeah.
Katie is a noob,
Mhm.
but not a baby like Bonnie,
Yeah.
and not a vet like Tony.
Mhm.
And we'll just say we like you. That's a lie too. Okay, and Robbie,
Yeah, I'm my own subclass.
you're a subclass of shame.
And
Yeah.
Zoidberg.
No, Zoidberg is awesome. Zoidberg serves a purpose.
Yeah.
True, never mind. Yeah.
He has a
Don't
doctorate.
dishonor Zoidberg.
Remember, Zoidberg has a doctorate degree. What does he have? Yard guarding 101.
Yeah. I wish
has
I
a-
had
he
a
has a-
doctorate.
He has a green vest.
The way he's like going like this, talking about it, is kind of concerning as well.
Yeah.
His
Anyway.
Jeff hands, or Robbie hands.
Anyway.
No, Robbie hands are Winnie's.
Those are the seal clap. Remember, Robbie has many hands. Like,
Does he the claw now?
yeah, he does the claw.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway. So basically, all of us were Katie and Bonnie's characters were traveling together, right?
Yeah.
Tony's character was just found in the road, and I'm just walking into the situation too. We're all traveling across the road,
Yeah.
right? And we all meet each other basically this way
The
of
crossroads or whatever.
yeah, going into town, right?
Right.
Katie and Bonnie's characters are together. I'm just walking in, and we find Tony's character lying on the ground, like
Knocked out cold. It was
knocked out cold
with a rubber chicken.
with a
next to
rubber
it.
chicken.
Okay.
That was his weapon.
Huh.
He
He
chose,
chose
that
a rubber chicken. Being a smart ass, I go, you get that as a weapon. You should have seen the expression on his face.
Oh, I've ever.
Bonnie wanted transforming earrings, that her earrings became magical fans. And then she wanted a whip because she wanted to be more of a bondage queen. But I go, no, you chose the earrings, the transforming earrings.
That's very like.
Katie got a dog.
Katie chose a dog.
That was Lassie-like.
I saved people in the town, but Robbie, Katie, Bonnie, and Tony.
So the people that were worth saving.
Yes.
Yes.
She even found Timmy in the well.
Yeah, so we're all at the crossroads, right?
Right.
And then,
You weren't at a crossroads. You're in the middle of the road that goes directly to town. Do you know what a crossroad is?
it's the X. Sorry.
Yes.
My apologies.
You should be.
Yeah.
Get your facts right.
Yes.
Were you there last night?
Yes. Okay. Now, we're on the road, right?
Wait, this was just last night? I thought it was last week. And you already forgot your guy's name?
Anyway, back to the story, Brandon.
Okay.
We're on the road, and already we're...
Okay, we'll do this. I'll help him out. We open up with Bonnie and Katie walking down the road, talking and arguing. And they stumble across the knocked out body of Tony on the street with a rubber chicken next to him. And they're trying to figure out, should they check him? Should they see if he's still alive? And then Robbie comes in.
And then what happens next?
Robbie pulled Tony's pants down.
No. Tony's character wakes up and immediately starts hitting on me.
Sounds about right.
Like this.
Yeah. So I pull out my beat stick and I knock him unconscious.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Because I'm not having any of that.
Not yet.
Yeah. So that happens, and Katie and Bonnie's characters are still arguing, and we're trying to figure out where we are, what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on yet because you guys haven't figured out you're in a cursed area.
No, we hadn't figured that out yet.
You're making it like you already do. What happened, what this and that. You're busy checking on Tony, and all you're doing is pummeling him while two girls are arguing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Were you there last night?
Yes.
Were you there last night?
Yes, I was. Would you prefer to tell the story?
Were you there last night? No,
Yes.
It's your story. That's your fucking up.
Continue.
Okay, so I'm beating Tony's character. Katie and Bonnie are arguing. Then the carriage pulled up, I believe.
A wagon.
A wagon. The first one.
Carriages are for rich people.
Okay.
And did I ever say carriage?
No, you said wagon. Yes.
The first of three wagons.
Yes.
Okay.
Not one, not two, but three wagons.
And we say hello, and then that one just went on its way because we didn't really interact with that one very much.
No.
No, and it just goes over, and that's when we notice the town. So we try.
That's when Bonnie points out, I never noticed a town there. And then I have to tell him, you guys never looked. You were looking at Tony.
True. At which point we go, let's go to town. At which point we go, boop, boop, boop.
After walking 10 minutes.
Suddenly, and bear in mind, Bonnie went this way, I went this way.
Uh-huh.
And Katie went that way too.
Yeah. And what happened is we both wind up in the same place suddenly again.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like
In about 10 minutes.
Yeah, like we just went around in a circle.
Yeah.
And Tony's character is still knocked out on the ground. And that's when we both are going, wait, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
How is this happening?
Naturally, yeah.
And that basically became the whole situation is...
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? That was basically the mission is, what is going on?
Right.
This is where Tony woke up and got the best of Robbie.
Okay, go on.
Go on. talk about it? Do you need some motivation?
He got me worse than Brennan. Take some happiness in this. I got it worse than you got it in my game.
He got it from 2 people. You got it from 1.
Did you get violated with a rubber chicken?
That's later down the road.
Did you have it shoved so far up that was impossible to get it out except by someone reaching in and yanking it out?
And whoever removes it will be crowned King of England?
Tony shoved it in there. And then started raping Robbie again. This is the second time. And knocked it in deeper.
Oh, yes, and I accidentally knocked out Bonnie.
Yes.
And then I tried to give her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And that's when Tony raped me.
Again.
How did you...
That's the 3rd time, I think.
How do we go from that to knocking out Bonnie?
Oh, I missed. I was aiming for Tony's character, right? But I crit failed and basically hit her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh no!
And you dropped your guard.
Yes.
He didn't drop his guard.
I have no guard. And that happened, and then that whole mess of Bonnie gagging, I gagging, everybody. Yeah, I passed out.
Remember, Tony made a surprise roll on you on that one.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty surprising.
So yeah, I had a rubber chicken sexually assaulted and rammed up my butt.
I like how he words it, that it's a rubber chicken that got sexually assaulted.
It technically was. Because Tony kind of had it like this on him, on his weenie.
Oh, okay.
Horrible things. So
Katie was doing the chicken sound effects, though.
yes, the entire time.
So your sister was enjoying this at least.
Oh, yes. She loved every second of this.
So did Robbie.
Yeah. Anyway.
So if you enjoyed it, technically it wasn't rape then.
That's true, Robbie. You did enjoy it.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I got knocked out, and then Katie and Bonnie basically bittered, trying to figure out how to solve the problem.
Yeah.
And get out of the thing, and it basically became their show, basically. Because Tony's character was too busy going, I'm gonna figure out how to jam as many things as possible up my ass.
So you might say that whole scenario was your character and Tony's character's climax.
Yes. Damn it!
And remember, then you guys they realized that it could be the chicken as a cursed item after removing things from the equation.
Yeah.
And then they asked where the chicken is.
Oh no.
Shoved very far.
Then they asked for volunteers.
Yeah.
Tony just dived right into it. How did Tony do it?
He just reached right in.
How did he reach right in?
Hey, Rocky!
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was a two-handed fist pump.
Oh, that's right. He did it like.
Do it? Yes. And then fanned his arms out.
Oh God.
After he used his feet to pry your butt cheeks open, tried to use both his hands to keep them open so he could stick his hand in there.
I'm not sure biology works that way, but go ahead. Okay.
Tried to get Bonnie to help him do it, and Katie.
But neither one of them wanted to reach in there. And so he ripped out the bloody, shitty chicken.
That sounds like a terrible Taco Bell item.
Yes.
And
or like a Jack in the Box Munchie meal.
At this point, I was like, kill me.
At this point, you had a bell movement.
Yeah. And Bonnie's all going like, oh my God, you cannot catch a
Remember,
red
Robbie,
ball.
early in the game,
it sounds like
you got scared.
Breaks.
Yeah.
And the chicken was there having a blockage.
Oh, yes, I remember. And then it just came all...
And that was you. You wrote that in.
Yes.
You wrote that into the story.
Yes.
Of course you did.
What do you think of that, Brandon? You and the chicken blockage.
Oh god, that was...
I'm still trying to figure out why he's Asian and has like a bad Austin Powers character name.
Okay, Robbie. Hurry up, speed this story up. Skip some more.
Okay, so basically, through a long process of elimination, they found out that the chicken is obviously the thing, right? So,
Yes.
through all this, they eventually think that Katie eventually gets the idea is, okay, we have to kill Tony and we have to kill him because they think we're a part of the curse, right? Because we both got touched by the chicken. At this point, my character is so horrible, that he's like, please kill me. I welcome death. I asked only for one favor: burn Tony character's body.
Tony asked for one favor: that you guys be burnt together in a caress.
And I was like, please, please don't. But they're all like, oh, sure.
Just lay their bodies in that whole,
and
Virgin Mary holding Jesus' body pose. And
And anyway, Katie also got a sword and some dynamite.
From a townfolk.
From some townfolk.
Yeah.
She used the sword to lop off my head, at which point my head immediately went into the shit.
Naturally.
And sank.
Naturally.
You notice he's smiling about it.
Yes.
Robbie loves shit and sank.
Yeah, this is...
It goes back to the old scat porn jokes from years ago.
Oh, god damn it, I hate you all. But anyway, back to this horrible mess.
You mean the horrible scat porn you like?
Upon my death, a magical unicorn leapt from my ass.
No, not from the stump of your head, your body.
Like Pegasus from Medusa.
Oh god. Yeah, so anyway, a magical unicorn leapt from my...
Body.
Yeah.
Why did you get the idea why do you say it's your ass?
Because I thought that's what you said.
No, I said the stump of your neck. You're a sick little man. First you have a chicken leap from your ass. Then Yancy...
There was too much ass in this. That's
Yancy
why I'm confused.
was in your ass. And then pulled out.
Anyway. So... Then Katie says we have to kill the unicorn, but Bonnie didn't want to have her kill the unicorn.
And how was Katie going to kill the unicorn?
By shoving the dynamite in its vagina.
This is your sister.
Bonnie's response was, how do we know it's a female unicorn?
Katie's response, then we'll stick it in its asshole.
Okay.
So this was all going on. Then suddenly, after a while of arguing and all that stuff, right? And the unicorn just...
You're forgetting a key fact. They lost the chicken in the high grass.
Oh, that's right. They lost the chicken in the high grass.
And then it got dark.
And then it got dark. And all this time...
And then also, you forgot Katie excited a riot. So the town went to go start going to kill a beast.
Oh, yes. With the dog, who was also holding a torch.
Did they do a musical number?
Yes!
There's a beast in the castle, killed the beast.
Yes.
Of course.
But they couldn't find a castle or a beast. The dog found a beast, but no one else did. Dropped a head at its master's feet.
Yeah. So anyway, all this happened, and all this time, right, the unicorn is just doing...
Unicorning about.
You know, and it's just completely stuck in the loop, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, finally, the unicorn suddenly drops dead. And I and Tony get resurrected, but...
Oh, you forgot something.
Oh, yeah, when the town
they
people...
found the chicken.
Yes.
And then they threw it at Bonnie threw it at Katie and lost it on the other side of the high grass.
That's right.
Because they were fighting with each other.
Yes. and well, also the townspeople, when they came back from the whole beast thing, right?
Yeah.
They took my body with them.
No, the dog dragged your body off.
Oh, was it? Yeah, the dog dragged the body with the townsfolk.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so after that happened...
Hey, when did they kill Tony?
They killed him shortly...
Like 2 chapters ago?
Yeah. Anyway. So
Because that's a very important fact, because as far as your story's going right now, Tony is still alive.
Yeah,
watching all the stuff with no pants on, looking like a rabbit, saying he's a bunny.
Yes.
What? Oh, God.
Yeah. So anyway, Tony got killed. Kitty killed him.
Okay.
And then suddenly the unicorn drops dead, and we all get brought back, and my head gets brought back to life, and so does Tony's character, right?
Yes.
And then Tony then uses my head as a cock piece.
He puts his weenie in your mouth, Brendan.
So
How do you like that?
So it's like, Mike's anime head.
Yes.
Yes.
You became Tony's anime head.
Ugh.
At which point everyone is angry because those two are alive. Because, and I'm like, me.
25% of Brandon's still alive. 100% of Tony's still alive, and the chicken's put back together.
Yes. At which point,
You forgot. Katie already left at this point into the chapter before.
Oh, that's right.
She destroyed the chicken.
She destroyed the chicken and was able to leave.
And they were testing it. Then Bonnie tried to leave, and then they found out that
the chicken regenerated.
Yeah, because Bonnie threw the chicken at Katie again when it regenerated.
Oh.
And then Katie went to town with the chicken.
Yes.
And then they started sending.
The dog came back and got the chicken. Because remember, when Bonnie threw the chicken, the dog found it.
Okay.
And then she brought it back to Katie, and Bonnie sent a letter to Katie saying, "Hey, I'm trapped here." And Katie was like, "Fuck you."
No, first it was, you douchebag or something like that. I'm trapped here. Come and get me out.
Yeah, that's what Bonnie wrote, and then Katie wrote back. Since she now has the chicken, right?
Right.
Fuck you. You can ride.
Why are you whispering? Say it. Your mom ain't fucking here. Oh, look, there's Teresa Hare behind you.
Oh.
She's going to scold you for cussing a 26-year-old man
Well, we're not
with Egon hair.
Well, we're not, in a public place like the Taqueria or Borders, so, he doesn't have any...
Oh, yeah, an audience.
Yeah. Basically, Katie wrote an angry letter.
And what did the angry letter say?
A lot of bad things.
Okay, because Mommy
That
says
I can't
bad
remember.
words are bad for Robbie to say.
I can't remember everything.
You were whispering it pretty well.
You were.
Basically, Katie decided to
No, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
She screwed over Bonnie and decided to leave her there and trapped in the
Limbo.
With Robbie, with Brandon the head,
and Tony,
or half-orc Robbie,
and basically went off.
And roll credits?
Yeah.
No, continue till next week. Like any good fantasy game, you got to end it with continue till next week.
To be continued.
Even though it's not, it was just a test run of you guys working as a team.
Yes.
Do you think you succeeded?
No.
They got one.
Did you fail very well?
Yes.
Well,
Did you-
technically, one of you got out, so you didn't fail very well. It wasn't a complete failure.
Oh, also too, Robbie, one of you guys got off.
Oh.
Hey, at least you found the right opening to the cave.
Just shut up.
There can only be one ring, and one ring shall rule them all.
Just shut up.
What do you think about this, Brandon? That he has joined the Rape Brandon Club.
It's probably everything he's aspired to, or something.
Everything he didn't expect to happen to him has happened to him. And he expected it to happen by your hand or my hand. No, it happened by Tony's hand. And he did it gleefully.
Oh, I don't doubt.
So do you feel a lot better about what he did to you all those years and years ago in the middle of the Taqueria in a public section?
And not whispering.
Do you feel the shame slowly being removed and being passed on to Junior here?
It's the ring curse passing on to the next victim.
Yeah.
Remember, one ring shall lead them all. Well, the closest thing Robbie's ever raped is a dead body of his sister.
Headless dead body at that.
Yes.
Oh God, that's what Tony did. Oh.
Oh my God!
So, Brandon, what do you think of the horror stories Robbie went through last night?
It's like...
Poetic?
Yeah, kind of. It's... it's almost like...
It's a cacophony of Robbie's sins all meeting in one thing, like the toilet?
It's like a sort of almost like a gothic tale in a way. All of his sins being visited upon him in the abstract.
Like nevermore, nevermore.
Except in this case, Tony has your head forevermore.
Why?
It looks like he has part of your hair too from right here.
Probably at this point.
It's a huge bald spot. Look at that. You could draw. Can we take a Sharpie and paint that in?
No.
Like that.
Like Ramon's hero click figure.
Right here?
Warhammer figures. Yeah.
This it?
A little bit further. Right there. Pat it down.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Okay, put it down further. Now get the left side. Flatten that.
You banked off the surface.
Okay.
Not doing anything?
You gotta comb a little bit the other way.
God! Oh God!
It's like mange. Did you notice how big it was when I told him go left, go right? His hair's combed so that the hole's so big now on his head.
It reminds me of when my old dog got one of those. They call them hot spots, where they're like a mange rash. That's creepy looking.
So Robbie, talking about creepy looking.
Wait, really?
Hey Robbie, talking about
It might,
creepy.
it might just be like sweat or something.
No, it's actually lack of material things in his system he hasn't eating.
Oh.
Because all he eats is meat. Cannibals and zombies tend to lose their hair. So Robbie,
Okay.
any words you'd like to share with Tony about this experience? Because he did it gleefully with a smile. He was happy to service you.
Did he complete the illusion by doing the seal clap?
Yes.
Yes, you missed Tony doing
He even did the
clap.
hands, the creepy hands, the seal clap, the goofy smile, the retarded voice.
Or Yancy, I guess. Oh boy.
Ironically, it's really sad that the only character that everyone knew the name was Yancy.
He was succeeding too much to be called Robbie?
Yes, he was Yancy Hair.
Oh God. Oh, that's why he was a rabbit.
Why?
Hair.
Oh, that's right. So, Robbie, when you think of your shame, when you hear this thing,
Just stop.
That's gonna be his trigger noise now. He's gonna wake up in a cold sweat hearing that echoing in his mind.
Gosh darn it.
and then when Katie's holding it,
You are getting way too much enjoyment out of that.
your sister did,
I know.
didn't you?
Revenge for all those holes you drilled into the wall.
Oh, God.
So, Robbie, what is your opinion about last night's game before we sign off?
I actually enjoyed it. That's the horrible part.
Yeah, you would, you sick fuck. You know that Tony actually has you beat right now.
I know.
He has 1 on the dudometer.
Yes, he got one on the dudometer.
So Tony is on the dudometer now.
I know.
What do you think about that, Brandon?
That's technically true, yeah.
He got one on the dudometer.
Are you trying to make it funny by saying it over and over?
Or are you trying to relieve the pain? Get it relieved?
Relieve the pain.
Don't get to understand the relief part, huh?
Or
Anyway.
release it?
Anyway.
Let the force flow through you.
Oh,
Let go.
Head it off?
Okay, I'm done.
You're dumb.
I'm just gonna wallow in my shame for a while now.
Oh, don't you do that every day when you sit in front of the computer for like 8 to 10 hours at a time?
He's probably too still to technically be wallowing.
Or he's just too dumb to realize he's wallowing. You know, he does live in his filth, so wallowing is just like what a pig would do.
It does keep bed sores from developing too, I suppose.
So does your mom, when she calls you for dinner, Robbie, does she call you Robbie?
Oh,
Or does
no.
it go, sweet, 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 sweet?
Why?
This is a perfectly logical question.
She does not.
I would normally object, but I've seen your room.
Does she put a slop bucket out for you or a
Aw.
plate?
No.
Does Taco Bell count?
Oh my God.
That'd be the slop bucket.
Okay, enough.
Enough what?
Enough. I don't want to. Why?
So,
He was gleeful a couple seconds ago.
Are you willing to say that this is the right ending for this clip?
Yes.
Do you feel that you are perfectly fine rising to the occasion?
God damn it.
At least Yancy is.
Or did you take a stiff one for the team?
The Dude-a-meter readings. Awesome!